So, I'm out of videos right now, and I wanted to try to do some videos tonight. And, I'm sitting here and, I really want to keep doing daily videos. It's really helping me a lot in my daily life. But I'm sitting here and, I have a lot of great topics I really need to do. But I'm in a certain vibration, and I don't feel like I don't feel like I can do justice for the topics that I have right now. So I was just thinking, maybe I'm just gonna kind of talk about this vibration I'm in and kind of get it off my chest. um, so I've been thinking about how when in ascension, shifting up to the higher frequencies, to the higher vibrations, sometimes you know our vibration goes up and down a lot, and ascending to 5D is kind of like keeping the is raising the dominant vibration that you have, but vibration goes up and up and down. And so, I've been on my ascension journey. I've been watching my frequency go up, go down. I've been um, I've been being careful of the things that influence my frequency. I've been careful of the people I talk to and associate with that can influence my frequency. And, I think, okay, I've been doing pretty good, like coming back to YouTube, really opening up about this stuff has been really raising my frequency. Like, yesterday, I swear, I think I was in 5D for like a few seconds, for a little while. I mean, like, that's how high my frequency went, really, really high yesterday. And, like, this amazing thing happened. And, I opened up in that video, about, the video I released on Sunday about, what I was going through with my daughter and stuff, and, she saw that video. And, it led us to have, a conversation about, um, this awakening and spiritual journey that really, really surprised me. And without going into it right now, um, I'm saying that to say that I was in a very high frequency. I was in such a high frequency that I started getting flashes of memories um, of things. I felt myself getting real memories back, and I was on high, and I was like thinking, "Whoa! I didn't know that it was gonna happen this quick." But like I felt like a part that has been covered up for a long time has been uncovered. And on this journey, there's a lot of stuff we don't remember that even happened in this life. When we were younger, I remember going out of body a lot. I remember going away from this existence a lot. But I forgot about it. I remember I tried to tell my mom, she told me it was a dream. And I started to grow up and I just forgot about it. And so we have a lot of things that can be uncovered. It can be, triggered, to remember. And so, me opening up about that situation caused me and her to have a conversation. And in that conversation, it, it it really surprised me and it really put me in a high vibration. This video isn't about that, so I'm not going into that yet. Um, I just was on a particular high. I was feeling very good. I was definitely seeing an ascension path, like, a timeline. You know, I had noticed that, I had a major timeline shift yesterday. Like it wasn't just like one of the small time. It was a major timeline shift. Like I went to like one perspective of my daughter to a whole nother perspective, to a whole nother timeline with her. And within this timeline shift, I also noticed, like, I noticed, you know, when looking at, um, what I do, as I don't watch the news or anything, right? But as I'm working on my frequency and shifting in timelines, every once in a while I tap in and I'll check the news just to see where I am with my vibration. If things are going really, really great, I notice my vibration is raising, And so I notice my vibration is raising. And, so I tapped in yesterday and I checked the news. And I noticed, I saw that, a national disaster happened. Um, I believe it was 26 tornadoes, like, went through 4 states, and it was the most devastating thing in history. The footage that I saw, and I thought about the video I made earlier on. I think I looked at that on Saturday. I mean Sunday. I thought about the video I made. How do you what happens to friends and family who don't want to go to 5D, or when you start to shift to a higher timeline. And I mentioned in that video that a lot of people will die. It's not a bad thing. It's just that they're going off the timeline. This is the end of a creation. And when I saw that happen, I saw my timeline must have shifted up higher, that much of a mass of people decided to leave the creation at the same time. And so that showed me that I'm going up in frequency. Like I'm shifting to timelines that'll take me, where I want to end up. And so I saw that, and I realized it was a major timeline shift. Like opening up about that, doing this YouTube channel, just open. I don't think it's about, me doing a channel per se. I think it's about me actually open up and expressing myself and becoming in touch with myself with this channel. I thought it was, for you guys watching, but I'm starting to realize that this whole journey, this is for me. And that's why I have to do this, because it makes me happy. And so anyways, um so I was on this particular higher. I was like, yes, I see it happening. This, like, I'm going straight up. Things are getting better. We're about to change the world. That's how I was feeling. And then this morning, I got I got an email from someone that instantly put me in a lower frequency, and my vibration was thrown off for the thrown off for the rest of the day. It like affected the time, you know, it affected my vibration was thrown off. It affected the time with my family, and I started to notice once I was in that lower vibration, a little things started attracting that was like matching a lower frequency that wanted to keep me feeling, like down, like I was feeling kind of down. And, I realized that that's the vibration I had been in. I've been doing everything I can. Like, okay, so I do know that you go up and down in vibration, right? And so I've been doing everything I can. Like when I start noticing I dip, because I'm still in this human body. I still have this ego reminding me of things. And, I do things to get out of, like, when I feel myself kind of thinking about going to a lower vibration, thinking about holding on to something, thinking about getting angry to something. The first thing I do, I try to shift into doing something that makes me feel good. I'll turn on the music. I'll start dancing, and I just I tried a number of things, which all worked. They all made me feel a little better. I turned on my music, I danced, I smoked marijuana like 3 times. I played my crystal bowls. I played music. I sung to the music. I burned incense. I certainly, definitely raised it. Raised the frequency, and I saw how important it is. When on this journey, when navigating these timelines, that um, it's important, like who you allow yourself, like to have a connection with. If you're working on trying to shift up, if you're working on to keep your timeline, I mean to stay in the higher frequency timelines, then you can't connect to, like, anyone in your life that might be coming into you, bringing you down. Um, you know, um, it's just that's just a frequency mismatch when two people are just not on the same frequency, it's not on the same page. It's a frequency mismatch, and that those things, when you try to deal with someone and there's a frequency mismatch, it can turn into like an argument. And when you have arguments, basically your frequencies are not matching. They're the vibrations, they're just not matching. And so I saw how important it is to really watch what I look at, Like, if I go check an email, or if I go look at the social media feed, and the no social media feeds tells me about it. I remember one time the social media feed I remember when I was on Facebook and I had so many friends, because when I started Zen Mommy, I just accepted everybody. I didn't know them, and I started seeing people post news stories, this heinous crime, I remember. And, I'm a very sensitive empath. I can feel physical pain when I see pain. I feel physical pain. And I'm sensitive to people's energy, and I'm sensitive to the energy of the people around them. So, like, say if I have a friend and that friend is surrounded by people in a low vibe, I can feel all of that. And so when I saw this heinous story, I immediately, I was sad for 3 days. I was hurting inside. And I just, at that point, I said, who is this woman? She cannot be a friend. In fact, took everyone, not everyone, but I took almost everyone off the Facebook page. I only left a few people that I actually connected with somehow or know, and I'll probably be removing more. I'll probably be getting rid of Facebook altogether. The only reason why I say on Facebook, because I have a group I'm in, a homeschool group, and it's important to get the announcements there. And anyway, so it's very important to watch, you know, all the things that's coming at you, okay? And then I also realized that what's coming at me is something I'm creating. So from a creator God standpoint, these things that are like coming to me, like I'm creating it. So I'm trying to get to the point where, okay, look, I'm not subconsciously, like, I don't want to be subconsciously manifesting problems. I don't want to subconsciously be manifesting, things that's going to pull my frequency down and affect my whole family and affect my whole day and affect me to the point where I can't, focus and do all the videos I wanted to do. And so I guess I really wanted to talk about that vibration I was in, because I don't know, I just wasn't, I, I didn't feel I could do my other topics justice right now. But this is the journey, right? It goes up and down, up and down. And I like to think of yesterday as a win. Like, when I had that memory, that vision, and I started to see a place that my daughter created, a reality around. And I started to have memories of her energetically when we're outside of this creation, outside of time and space. And it was so beautiful. And I was just like, oh my God, like a whole part of me opened up. And what I'm realizing is the more I truly embrace this journey, the more I speak my truth and claim being a God, the more I am going to the more I'm going to get back in touch with who I truly am. The more I'm going to uncover, the amnesia or the blocks of my memory. Who I cannot wait. I remember so much, but there's so much that I don't remember. And some of the stuff that I remember is like little flashes. And, I just can't wait to get to the point where I'm fully conscious again to everything that I am, and have my memories back to be able to, to create my reality and and do whatever that we do. Well, thank you guys for listening to me today. I needed to talk. I guess I needed to get that off my chest. I think this will be the only video I'll do tonight, and then I'm gonna reconvene and meditate, get in alignment, and I'm gonna get the rest of those videos out to you guys. Thanks for watching. Oh, don't forget to sign up for my email list if you resonate with my channel.